My name is Devina. Thank you for joining my channel today. I started this channel to do something. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have to work from home. How can I be of service? So I thought, you know what? I know how to read cards. I haven't been doing it on a video channel and I haven't been doing it for other people, but I've done it for many years. And so I decided I'm gonna just start reading cards for people who are looking for advice. So hopefully I'm reading for you. If not, that doesn't mean that I won't be in the future. You can always check back. Today we're going to be covering a clothesline of life spread. It deals with where you're at mentally, your state of mind, any difficulties that you're facing at the moment, and career, romance, home, family, unconscious foundation, and future possible outcome. And as always, at the end, I will pull an additional oracle message for some advice on what you can focus on today. So, thanks for joining. Let's get started. I just wanted to cleanse my space first. I love the way Palo Santo smells. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling from this is the Housewives Tarot. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from 3 different decks to get a full picture. And I may choose not to tape the whole thing. Depends on how the time is on the video. I want to keep my videos to around 20 minutes. That's my goal at this time. So just depends, but we're gonna start shuffling and see what comes out. For the person watching this video today, or if you were drawn to the headline, there may be a message in it for you. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, current state of mind. Where are you today? Oh wow, bottom of the deck was 5 of Swords. All right, so today you are in star energy. That is like one of the most positive cards in the deck. All right, but 5 of Swords as an overall, what is that telling me? There's some conflict and going on somewhere within your life. We'll figure out what else the cards want to tell us. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle off the camera 2 more additional decks to have more messages for each placement. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. All right guys, I pulled 3 cards for each position and I have a story. Okay, I do have some questions too, so I'm going to pull more cards, but right now let's get started with the story today. The state of mind of the parent or person watching this video, we got the Star. So you are a lucky person. The reason I know that is because you also got out luck. So your state of mind though is a little bit conflicting. Look at this. This card represents 5 of clubs, air, but in this deck, he is all over the place. Which way does he go? The wind is blowing his cape everywhere. He isn't grounded. So, state of mind, that might be your state of mind at the moment, but you're the Star, so try not to rub it in. Okay, difficulties, that was interesting. Somebody has been at the top of the world. This is the World card, success. But they're mourning something. There's something that needs to be buried. And because this is such an important thing and this stands for the difficulty, I want to read to you. I won't read to you all of them, but I'm reading to you this one. This one is the 3 of Spades. All right. It says, a need to move forward, to let go and put the past into the past. to live in the past, to feel a victim, to use one's pain or victim status as a prop or a crutch, a poverty state of mind, a burial, dreams, aspirations, or people who have perished. So it doesn't have to represent all of that. But if any of those things I mentioned is what this stands for in your difficulties, it's time to lay it to rest no matter how hard it is. Sometimes that's really hard, especially if it was a loved one. That one's probably the hardest for people. I understand. But then when I pulled a third card to give us some kind of advice and so on, how to overcome that, the orange card came out. And this one comes out a lot for me lately when it wants to show me what energy do I need to get into if I'm in a bad mood. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to work every time, but if you were to focus on this vibration, it is enthusiasm, excitement, and warmth. Maybe just one of them, warmth. You know, look at this picture. I do have this on here for a reason because that is one of the things I am working on. All right, so moving on. Your career, I don't know who you are, but your career is very good. You have career and communication. The Six of Wands is success. It's like victory, triumph. It's public recognition. And this card is so cute. The women in the neighborhood are looking at their neighbor's house, and it says that her house has everything new, it's spotless, and they're just admiring all the new shiny gadgets. But that's what this card stands for traditionally and as well in that card. Next card, as I was saying, is you have this Sword of Enchantment. Ooh, this one is very powerful. It's the ability to manifest. It's the ability to manifest with your thoughts. Like, you know, are you focusing on good things? Are you focusing on negative? Whatever it is that you focus on, you can manifest into physical reality. So be careful with your thoughts. So after that, because this is the air, the clubs is in the air suit. 666, raise your vibration. Peace and harmony. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts, in your career. So don't beat yourself up because you've had a level of success, or you wouldn't get this card with this Sword of Enchantment. All right? All right, so moving on to your romance and your, let's see, it's romance, I want to say, and let's see, what else is this? Relationships. All right, you got this card, Page of Cups out. It's really cute. The Page of Cups is kind of like a childlike personality, whether you're a child or there's a child nearby. This person tends to their flower in their garden with lots and lots of love. He's pouring the love on it, and he's just so cute. And then came out Nostalgia, the Castle. This is the place you go in dream state, the place that makes you feel good. It's also, in traditional tarot, it would represent like long lost lovers or people who are reunited that have known each other before. But it's a healing place. So it can also represent your home or just a place where you go in your dream state, where you go and heal. And it came out with, because this is relationships, I'm gonna read this as there's been a sacrifice. Crucify. So somehow, somewhere in your romantic and relationship, there's been a sacrifice made. I didn't pull any clarifiers, just take it how it resonates. All right, so next card was Home Life. And Home Life come out with Four of Cups. And this card, it doesn't represent the traditional tarot's Four of Cups. It represents overindulgence. So that's how I read this card. Somebody who has had a very successful worldly life is maybe perhaps overindulging at home. But then it came out with the Queen of Air, Leah, and she represents the things that are unconventional that, you know, just cannot be explained, like magic and people from the stars and just really cool stuff. So I don't know how that applies to overindulgence. It could be you, or it could represent someone in your home situation. And then, I don't know, something about your home is quite sweet with these three cards. All right, so This hat makes my skin itch. All right, so underlying foundation, 8 of Cups. This always stands for walking away from something that isn't fulfilling. So this is an underlying, I want to say motivation. Oh, unconscious foundation. 8 of Cups, walking away from something. It came out with this guy. This guy represents, I totally misread this card the other day because I'm learning this new deck here. But he represents the King of Air, King of Swords. And I mean, to me, he's kind of scary because he just looks like he's always in his head and he's not in his heart. But it also can stand for somebody who's been single for many years, like a single bachelor. But this guy, you know, he moves slowly, but when he makes a decision, he's very precise. And then it came out with something, I'm like, well, how does this make sense? Something about eyes and reveal. She's got pretty eyes. Really pretty eyes. Really a lot of light in those eyes. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's beautiful. All right, so how that applies, I don't know. So I thought maybe I'd pull some cards just to try to figure out what the reveal is with this guy who, okay, so male or female, it's an energy of singlehood. I'm not saying you're single, but that's how I'm reading him, is he's just somebody who, it could represent that. Doesn't necessarily have to. And then outcome. Oh, wow. I think I need to read this one. This one was 2 of Swords. This denotes always a stalemate. And there needs to be a decision made in the outcome. And the reason I know that is because I got him, which I'm going to look up and read to you. I honestly don't know what Gawain, he's a knight and he's honorable and so on. But I don't remember who Gawain represents in the, well, it's not traditional tarot, so. But the outcome, I don't like the last card. And I feel like it's just stating that if you don't make this choice or decision, there's gonna be some hardship. So I feel like somebody has been in their head a little too long about something, and there comes a time where you're gonna have to make a choice, which is what this stands for. Gawain, let's see, Gawain is, whew, it's hot. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Gawain is number 9. Let's see, what does Gawain want to tell us as an outcome? Oh, it's fire, for one thing. It is fire. And he is, I printed this PDF out for this deck, and it gave me more information. Oh, he's an enforcer of order and righteousness. Discipline, a hero or helper. The energy represented is a comet, burning brightly for a brief period and disappearing. Ooh, we just had a comet. At such it can represent timely yet temporary assistance, a peaking of events, or angelic intervention. Ooh, you got a good outcome. So let's just pull some more cards to try to figure out what this is about, okay? Because that just doesn't fit there as far as I'm concerned. Something that says hardship with thorns and, but I do want to bring out, you had completion, circles at the bottom of the deck. So you have completed a cycle or you're just about to. And also the other bottom of the deck was 5 of Swords, and I didn't really go into it, but this particular deck, it says 5 of Swords stands for trying to do too much, to just, you know, accept your limitations on that one. Yeah. All right, so let's figure out what in your unconscious foundation this revealing card is with walking away from something. What deck do we want to use? Yeah, I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot to try to give me some more understanding of what the eyes and revealing is, along with this King of Air, or King of Swords. Unconscious foundation. Can we have a clue what this stands for, please? A card. Four of Swords. Rest. It's time to take a time out and recuperate perhaps from an illness, just maybe overexertion. Interesting. Look at the card. Yeah. I'll let you decide what that means. I could read it, but pretty much that summed up what the card stands for. All right, so let's just see, what is this hardship? What is that? Like, where does that fit in as far as... I think it's not making a decision just because you got Two of Swords, but then you got like the most positive, like Gawain. He's pretty amazing. Very good luck there. Not to mention that you started out with the Ladybug and luck and the Star. I'm not sure who I'm reading for today, but your cards don't look bad. All right. Cut the duck. All right, so there's two. Okay, this is it. I figured it out. There's two masculine energies that are setting the course and they are following through, right? Look at this. This is the King of Wands. He represents fire, courage. He knows what he wants and he's gonna go after it. He's talking to the kitty. He's telling his kitty that he has, I'm sorry, my dog's drinking water. It's very noisy. I have water bowls everywhere. Okay, so I hope that doesn't bother you too much. Anyway, so this guy is setting course. So he's gonna have to, he or she is gonna have to get out of this, what do I wanna do kind of thing over here, all over the place kind of, and step into the courageous, fiery, determined, successful, which you already shows you already are, so and male or female, this is an energy, it doesn't necessarily have to represent a person, like that's a man, just to let you know. But it shows to me that you're gonna have to get out of this all over the place energy, make that temporary right now, and set your course straight because you have a decision to make so that you don't have any hardships in the future. All right, let's pull an additional card and then I'm gonna wrap this reading up. I like to pull from the Cosmic Dancer cards because they're just so easy. They're just simple. So let me do that. Let's figure out, what does a person watching this video today need to focus on? Sorry, I have people in my house and they're kind of being noisy, so I do apologize. I hope it doesn't come out too loud or I may have to record this over. All right, so let's focus. Let's see, what is it that you need to focus on today? I just said focus twice, but that is the, excuse me, that I had to stop the video just for a second. I felt like hopefully it wasn't distracting. All right, so let's see, what do we need to focus on today? Have the highest outcome for all. Ooh, I like this one. I honestly don't feel like you lack this at all. I think you already are sparkling and shining, but there's a message for you here if you resonated with this reading today. It says, let the moon's luminous glow as stars' steadfast sparkle, or the sun's golden rays of warming fire, you have a unique light to shine, and you are encouraged to do this now. It's time for you to claim the lead role in your life. No more hiding in the wings or playing small. It's time to show up big, to be seen, heard, and to radiate your gorgeous brilliance for the world to see. While it's natural to have inhibitions, now is the time to transform them in the chalice of your heart's purifying flame. Reframe fear as excitement. Reframe shyness as opportunities to move out of your comfort zone and to feel all the exhilaration that comes with being seen, known, and recognized for who you really are. So, I don't know if maybe you've had a mask and you only show part of who you really are, but your cards have been extremely positive. So I am just going to take it however it's, you know, this says. It says that you have a right to take up both physical and energetic space, and who you are matters. Of course, I'm sure you might already know this. It doesn't seem like you lacking in that department. But it says your auric field is a sphere of energy that extends beyond your skin's encapsulated boundaries, and you can consciously expand it as generously as you choose. So to, you know, appreciate and revel in the radiant sparkle and success of others, but also take time to savor your own beautiful light as the benefits of magnifying intensify. Well, I read that wrong. And intensifying your own sparkle and shine. All right, so I don't know if you've been hiding out, but whatever the case, you're being asked not to. All right, so I hope that helped in some way. Have a wonderful day, my friend, till we see each other again.